trust or not to trust. I don't know. I find it quite hard to trust people. You know, when you've been hurt and everything, it's quite hard. And I'm sort of going out with somebody new, and it's quite hard to know what they're doing or not what they're doing. And I really like the person and everything, and it's hard to know to trust them or not. I mean, like, I've been through quite a lot in my life. Well, a lot of really bad stuff. Like domestic. Like, let's start from the beginning. I hadn't had very good relationships. They all came not very good. Like domestic abuse relationship. Where someone was trying to control me, tell me what to do, what to wear. It wasn't very nice. You live on eggshells all the time. You think, are you doing the right thing? Are you saying the right thing? For example, I had a boyfriend that I had to call every 10 bloody minutes. And it was quite difficult to leave that relationship, but I'm glad I did because it was the right thing to do. But when you're in it, you don't know what to do, I suppose. You're just sort of blinded by it, I suppose, by this person that you think is the best thing in the whole world and everything, but they're not really. So, like I said, I'm finding it hard to like go into like new relationships and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, obviously I've got to trust people, and obviously I've got to trust, and you got to put your guard up. Obviously, you can always put your guard up. But the funny thing when you're in love, it's you just put that sort of your guard down, don't you? And then you think, do I trust this person? Do I want to be with this person? I do like him, I do like her, or whatsoever. It's just a bit hard, really, to, I suppose, trust somebody new, in my experience, anyway. Yeah. I mean, obviously you have to get to know the person. Obviously you will trust them and everything. I'm not saying you shouldn't trust them or anything like that, but you always have to have that feeling in the back of your mind. Are they with me for the right reasons? Do they really like me for me? Do they want me for me? Do they love me for me? Do you know what I mean? Like, are they 100% sure they want to be with me? That's like always the back of my mind. It's just the worry, really, of not knowing. But, like, I don't know, to keep my guard up, keep my guard down. And it's kind of like my head saying do one thing, my heart saying do another. And I suppose you've got to follow your gut feeling and do the right thing for you and that relationship, because it might be the right relationship for you, and it might not be. And not all relationships are domestic abuse relationships, but you always feel that it might go into another one, and you always have that at the back of your mind, because that person treated you the way they shouldn't have treated you. They didn't treat you with any respect or decency. They just wanted you to be, they're trying to control you like a puppet. And when you're trying to break out of that control, they don't like it. For example, they try and tell you what to do, or hit you, or tell you this, you that, like you're fat or you're ugly, or you shouldn't do this and don't want you to wear that. And they just slowly put you in your mind that you shouldn't do it, and this person's everything. So I'm not saying all people are like that, but it's just hard to go into a new relationship not knowing if this person good or bad, I suppose. I suppose I think you would know straight away, but not necessarily, because sometimes people, when you go into domestic abuse relations, I mean, you're not going into them. I'm trying to explain, like, you don't know who they are because they haven't got badges on them or anything, or with this, with that, or anything. I'm just saying, you just have to get to know them, and I suppose you have to look out for them signs, if they're controlling, if they're this, if they're that, and then you have to, like, question yourself. I suppose you question yourself. Is this the right thing for me to be in this relationship and stuff like that? I mean, then you have to do what's best for you, I suppose. So I'm hoping, like, understand and take it each day as it comes, and hope it's the right person for me, and I hope they treat me nice and like me for me and love me for me and want to spend time with me and get to know me, and I'm not embarrassed about me or anything like that. So I hope it just goes well. I'll let you know.